Hey y'all, it's Tiffany, Ramblings from a Girly Girl, and I'm going to show you my holiday organization. Oh, there goes my finger. Sorry about that. This is a Franklin Covey. I don't know the name of it. It's a leather binder. It doesn't have any kind of snap or magnetic closure. It's open. And I actually found this at Goodwill. It's an A5. I think I paid $1 for it, maybe 50 cents, because sometimes when they have their books on sale for half price, they will give me these for half price when I find them. I've found a few Franklin Coveys at Goodwill, so if you're on a budget and looking for a nice binder, look at your thrift stores, because people, when they don't use them anymore, they're not like us. They don't sell them on a site, on a swap site or something. They give them to Goodwill. And so anyway, let's get started. It's got some, it's very well loved. And, it's not holiday colors, but I love pink. And I'm planning on using this throughout the year for holidays and different events and things. Come Easter, Passover, things like that. So we'll get started. It's not decorated. I'm just going to show you my inserts and how I have it set up so far. Okay, so the first thing you have is, you have a spot for your cards, and which may come in handy, for your credit cards, your store cards, if you take something like this into the grocery store or something. But I don't have anything in there yet. And then I've got this little fly leaf. I could put some cash, not fly leaf, what is this called? Zippered pocket. I can put some cash in there or take it out and use it in another system I have. Okay, so I made my own dividers, and actually that's a fly leaf I made. I couldn't see it. So I made my own dividers. This one's for Thanksgiving, and I wish I'd had one to start with Halloween, but I didn't start this then. And I printed off these free printables, and I'm going to have to look up who I printed them off from. She did a wonderful job, and I want to give her credit. So, but for right now, I'll just say it was a nice person on one of the planner groups off of Facebook. But the way this paper is just decorative paper. It's really thin. Let me show you how thin it is. It's from a Die Cuts with a View, probably 2009. It's very old. One of those, you can see how thin it is. I just put two that I liked back to back, cut them down to size, put two that I liked back to back, and then I used this tab punch to make the tab. I may have to laminate this one again because it's flimsy, even laminated, and I messed up the holes. So, but it's not something I'm going to use for that long. So hopefully, it'll last, and, next year maybe I'll make some more. I just love the sunflower. And I didn't label them up here. I can always go back and do that, but, I know what they are. There's not that many in here, and I know by the colors. So, like I said, I put another one on the back. Okay, so I have my Thanksgiving budget. I have not filled this out yet. I don't really have a budget. My husband just tells me what he wants us to have, and I go and get it. So we don't really have a budget for that. I do, I try to be frugal and everything, but I'm hoping what I'm going to do is at the end write it down, so next year I can think of what what things cost and kind of try to go by that. I didn't do them double-sided. Wasn't that big of a deal to me. I have a master to-do list, and it's not very, very big. We don't have children right now. Hopefully next year we will. We are trying to adopt. So, next year we may have a longer list. And usually we do actually have more to do. This year, it's my first year working. I went back to work temporarily until we get our placement for our adoption. So, it's going to be a kind of a smaller Thanksgiving. We always do Thanksgiving at our house, but, it'll be a smaller thing. Master shopping list. It's potluck. Everybody brings a dish. My husband does most of the cooking. He does the turkey and the dressing, because whoever hosts it usually does that, and we host it. So, but he's got a list going for me that I need to add to this. And then I have my guest list, and the menu, and who's going to bring what, and where the recipes come from. I don't have the recipes filled out very much because, they come from like the 7-layer dip. It's my husband's recipe. He just does it from his head. And then, okay, that's keeps going. And I have just that back page. And then this year, joy of all joys, Hanukkah is starting the day before Christmas. Actually, yeah, I think the day before, not Christmas, the day before Thanksgiving. So we will do Hanukkah as well. I think it's the second night for on Thanksgiving. So we'll do that as well. But we have some Hanukkah traditions, and I don't really have anything in there yet because I haven't found any printables I want. I just, I've been a housewife for 4 years, and I don't have the do the housework and work kind of thing down yet. And I'm not worried about it because I'm not going to be working for, hopefully not for that long. So, I haven't really got I haven't got a system down, but this is, I'll put some things in, and then throughout the, next year we'll know what to look forward to. But also, we're not doing a lot of presents for Hanukkah this year because we're going to get a new flat screen big TV for our den, and that's going to be about it for our Hanukkah presents. And again, we don't have children, so we don't have to worry about that just yet. So, okay, that's Hanukkah, and then I have my Christmas because I do Christmas. My husband calls it Give Tiffany Presents Day. Hope I don't offend anybody by that, but, he doesn't celebrate Christmas, so he has his own thing. But I do Christmas with my family still, and so I have a list, of the printables for that. Again, these are all from the same lady, and I will link her down below when I find it. I don't have hardly anything filled out with this yet because I have a rough draft list of who I'm buying what. We don't have a lot of people to buy for. Friends and stuff, we may give each other some little token or something, but for family, my family's not that big, and his family lives in New Orleans and different places, so we don't really see them. We send them things, but again, it's just a little token for something for the kids, basically. And I haven't decided what I'm going to do for them yet. I'm being very lazy this year, but I want to get in the habit of using these planners, so I went ahead and did them, I'm not going to show you every page because, again, I'll put a link so you can see them. And one fun thing is we're going to do Elf on a Shelf. Oh, I need to go back through and show you how I did the dividers for each section. But I want to tell you, since we've got on Elf on the Shelf, I'm going to do it with since we don't have children, I'm going to do it with my Alzheimer's neighborhood. I work with people who have memory care issues, and I'm so excited. I've got some antics already, just, kind of rough draft out, and I'm going to do it because they love to play bingo. So one day the elf's going to be on the bingo turner, like he's going to call the bingo. One day he's going to be on the popcorn machine because that's another thing we do every day is make popcorn. He's going to be where the cookies are one day, just different things like that. And I think one lady who is actually Jewish will love this because she loves stuffed animals, and my elf happens to be plush, so I think she'll really get into that. And this is going to sound terrible, but they have Alzheimer's, so I can do it throughout the day, and it'll be new to them. And it'll be fun. It'll be a way to create a pleasant moment for them. So, and we have, the Elf on the Shelf planner, and these are my antics I've already started. I'm excited. I am so excited about that. And then the back of it, again, I have a place that I can put more cards if I want to, or I can stick a card with washi or something on it. So if I want to decorate this, I have just a jot pad, jot sheet, and then that just slips in the back. I was looking here to see if it had a name on it. Let me see if it can focus. It doesn't. It just says genuine leather and then some numbers. But I am thrilled with this, and I cannot wait to add to it. And hopefully, I wanted to show you, see, I'm so scatterbrained. I wanted to show you the rest of my dividers. I didn't finish that. I'm trying not to make this very long, and it's already going on 10 minutes, so I hope it uploads. I'm using my, I'm using my iPhone. Anyway, I used a cutout from the Silhouette store. I just made it bigger. And the paper, which you probably can't see it anyway, but all the Christmas paper is from this My Mind's Eye old pad that I got from a scrappy garage sale. But it's just some sparkly, I think of blue and white when I think of Hanukkah, so it's just some sparkly things, and that's some I got from Joann's for the background. This is the Santa, and I did them double-sided, so these are actually, because this paper, let me show you here. Sorry for that. This paper is actually thicker. So, oops, sorry. So it's actually, you know, sturdier. So I'm very pleased with how these turned out. The only thing is I am terrible at cutting, you know, around things with this. I don't want to cut too, with the laminating, I don't want to cut too close because it'll mess it up. But, you know, that just looks yucky. But I'm the only one who's going to use this, so. And then this last one, I actually used the cover from the Elf on the Shelf printable set, and I used some washi, and then put some more of this My Mind's Eye paper on the back. The laminator I use is the Purple Cow. Let me put this so I can show you. The Purple Cow laminator from Costco. It's the smaller one. I think, I don't even know what size that is. Maybe 9 inches instead of 12. Okay, back over here. And that is it. I will, you know, if I